This message is not an accident. It was written for you. Heaven has been waiting for the moment your eyes would meet these words. The angels are whispering your name, and they are guiding you here. You may think it's random, but I tell you, nothing in this moment is random. This man cannot face you because his soul is trembling with sorrow. He is sorry, and his heart is heavy with regret. Heaven has seen his tears, but heaven has also seen your pain. You carried the weight of what was broken, while he carried the silence of guilt. The truth is rising now, like light breaking through the clouds. You are being shown what was hidden, because heaven says it is time. You have been asking why he disappeared, and why his eyes could no longer meet yours. It is because the weight of his actions crushed his spirit, and he could no longer stand in your light. Type Amen if you feel God is speaking to you right now. Heaven is revealing this not to reopen your wounds, but to remind you that you were never the cause of his silence. You were never the reason for his betrayal. You were the reason his heart still aches with shame. The angels say he remembers your kindness, and it burns him even more because he cannot undo what was done. He thought walking away would erase his mistakes, but instead it carved sorrow deeper into his soul. Heaven is not punishing him, but heaven is teaching him, and his lesson has been long and heavy. He has whispered apologies in the night, but his lips could not form them before you. He has wanted to tell you, I am sorry, but fear has changed his voice. Now heaven steps in because you deserve to know the truth. You were never forgotten, and you were never unworthy. Your name is spoken in heaven, and your story has always mattered. This man cannot face you because your presence reflects back to him the mirror of his broken choices. He hides, but he cannot hide from the eyes of heaven, and he cannot hide from the justice of God. But you, beloved soul, are being lifted higher, and your season of restoration has begun. Your heart has been bleeding silently, yet heaven has been catching every tear. Every prayer you whispered, even the ones you thought were unheard, were carried straight into the hands of God. Heaven is moving now, and nothing can stop what is being prepared for you. You are stepping into a moment where the pain of yesterday will turn into the strength of tomorrow. The angels are speaking your name. They are saying, do not give up, for your breakthrough is already here. Heaven has surrounded you, and the battles you could not fight alone are already being fought in the unseen. This is why the message came to you today, because you are not abandoned and you are not forgotten. The man who cannot face you will one day bow before truth, and his soul will know the full weight of forgiveness and mercy. But you, child of heaven, will rise, and nothing will be able to dim your light again. Type yes, Lord, if you open your heart to blessings today. The silence between you has been louder than words, and heaven knows how heavy that silence has been. He wanted to come back, but pride locked his feet, and fear told him you would never receive him. He is sorry, and though his mouth is quiet, his spirit groans with the weight of regret. He cannot face you, because your light is too pure, and your strength is too radiant for his brokenness. But hear this, beloved, his inability to face you is not your loss, it is your shield. Heaven has kept you from the trap of his confusion, and heaven has preserved your heart for greater things. The angels say your worth has never decreased, even when he treated you as though it was small. Heaven has shouted your name in the halls of eternity, and nothing that was stolen will remain lost. This is why you feel chosen, because you are chosen, and this message was written for your soul alone. The man is sorry, but sorrow is not enough to restore what God is about to bring into your life. Heaven's hand is on you, and you are stepping into a chapter where tears will be wiped away. Do not mistake his absence for rejection. It was heaven's redirection, keeping you safe from deeper wounds. Your life is not ending here. It is beginning here, and the ashes are being transformed into beauty. The angels are saying, do not stop now, because what you prayed for is closer than your breath. You were made for this moment, and the enemy has tried to silence you, but heaven has declared your victory. Your pain has been long, but your healing will be eternal, and your story will shine with divine glory. Do not look back with bitterness. Look forward with hope, because heaven has already prepared your breakthrough. This man cannot face you, but God himself is turning his face toward you with love and favor. Heaven has seen your loneliness, and the Spirit says you will not walk alone much longer. Something is shifting even now, though your eyes cannot see it yet. Your spirit can already feel the change. Comment "I receive it" if you're ready for your miracle. The angels are whispering, "Hold on, beloved, because joy is already on the way." You have cried long enough, now you will laugh, and the sound of your laughter will echo in heaven. You are being restored, not in part, but in full, and nothing will be withheld from you in this season. The sorrow of the man who cannot face you will remain his, but the blessing of heaven will remain yours. Heaven is saying, "Rise, child, because your time has come." The door that closed was not your ending. It was the doorway to your protection and the pathway to your destiny. Heaven is still watching, the angels are still guarding, and your miracle is still unfolding. Do not doubt this, because this is not man's promise. This is heaven's decree. You will stand in places you once thought were too far to reach, and you will shine with the strength of God's light. The man may be sorry, but God says, you will not live bound to apologies, you will live bound to promise. Your promise is alive, and no hand can take it, no lie can bury it, and no darkness can kill it. This message comes to your spirit as confirmation. You are not crazy, you are not forgotten, you are being prepared. Prepared for joy, prepared for peace, prepared for the miracle that will rewrite your days. This man cannot face you, but heaven says, "Do not waste another tear, because I am facing you now." Lift your head, beloved, because the story is turning, and your ending will be greater than your beginning. The heaviness you feel tonight is not weakness. It is the weight of the transformation heaven is preparing. The man cannot face you because his heart trembles with what he did, but your heart will no longer tremble because of him. Heaven says, do not confuse his regret with your value, because your value has always been greater than his actions. He is sorry, but his sorrow is not the answer you need. Your healing is the answer you need. And healing is what heaven is giving you now, not tomorrow, not someday, but in this very moment. You are being unchained from the voices that told you it was your fault, because it was never your fault. The angels are standing beside you, their wings spread wide, and they are declaring your freedom. Do you feel the warmth that surrounds you even now? It is the embrace of heaven holding you close. Your tears have been counted one by one, and not a single drop has been wasted in vain. Every cry has been gathered into the hands of God, and now those tears are turning into a harvest of joy. Heaven has seen the nights when you could not sleep, and the mornings when you could not smile. But heaven has also seen the strength you carried when no one else was watching. The strength to keep moving when your heart was shattered, and the strength to keep believing when hope seemed gone. This is why you are chosen, because not even the fire could consume your spirit. The man who cannot face you underestimated the power of your soul, but heaven never underestimated you. You are stronger than you know, and the world will soon see the light that heaven already sees. This is not the end of your story. It is the unveiling of your true story. The sorrow of the man will not define your future. The love of God will define your future. You will walk into rooms where favor will surround you, and no shadow from the past will touch you again. The angels say, get ready, because the shift you prayed for is already moving. Do not doubt the timing, because heaven's clock has never been late, and your appointed hour is here. The man is sorry, but you do not need his words to validate your worth. You only need heaven's word. And heaven's word says you are priceless, irreplaceable, unstoppable, and deeply loved. Type "Yes, Lord" if you open your heart to blessings today. You have carried shame that was never yours, and heaven is removing it now like chains falling from your hands. You have carried questions with no answers, but heaven is answering them now with peace. Peace that will quiet your heart, peace that will steady your steps, peace that will lead you into tomorrow. The sorrow belongs to him, but the peace belongs to you, and heaven says nothing can take it from you. You were chosen to rise, not to remain broken, and heaven will not leave you in pieces. You are being gathered, healed, restored, and lifted to heights you never imagined. The man cannot face you, but God says, I have always faced you with love, and I will never turn away. Every wound will be healed, Every scar will tell a story of survival, and every trial will turn into triumph. This is the mystery of heaven's timing, that what once looked like loss is about to look like victory. And though his face hides in sorrow, your face will shine with the joy of heaven. Lift your head, beloved, because your miracle is not far away. It is already standing at your door. You may not see it yet, but the angels are arranging it, and the Spirit is declaring it. Heaven says, prepare yourself, because the story is turning and the blessing is about to overtake you. Do not fear the past. Do not fear the silence. Do not fear the sorrow, because heaven has already written your victory. This message is proof that you are not forgotten, you are seen, and you are loved. The man cannot face you, but heaven says, I will lift your face, and I will crown it with glory. The silence of his absence may have wounded you, but the silence of heaven has never abandoned you. The man cannot face you, because the truth of your strength humbles him, but heaven has always faced you with pride. He is sorry, but his sorrow cannot rewrite the story, because the author of your story is God himself. And God has not written your ending in pain. He has written it in beauty, and he has sealed it with victory. The angels have guarded your soul through storms, and they have whispered your name before the throne of heaven. You are not forgotten, not even for a moment, and this message is proof of how much you matter. Every shadow that tried to cover you is breaking apart, and the light of heaven is shining over you now. You were hidden for a time, but now you will be revealed, and the world will see the radiance heaven always saw. The man cannot face you, but he cannot stop the favor that is racing toward you. Heaven is aligning doors, shifting paths, and writing chapters that will astonish even those who doubted you. Your pain has not been wasted. It has been the soil in which your miracle has been planted. And soon, beloved, the harvest will rise, and you will stand in awe at what heaven has done. You are not defined by who left you. You are defined by who has stayed with you, and God has never left you. He is sorry, but his apology is too small for the greatness God is bringing into your life. Heaven is saying, do not chase his words, chase my promises, because my promises will never fail you. The angels are rejoicing already, because they see what you cannot yet see. They see the tables turning, they see the tears drying, they see the laughter returning. And they are shouting your name in celebration, because your time of mourning is ending. The man cannot face you, but you will face your destiny, and you will face it with courage. Heaven's light will walk with you, heaven's voice will guide you, and heaven's peace will guard you. No more nights of endless weeping, no more mornings of empty hope, for the new day has begun. The sorrow that clings to him is not yours to carry. Release it, and lift your hands to receive what is yours. Your blessing, your peace, your breakthrough, your restoration, it is all yours. Heaven is not delaying, heaven is delivering, and heaven is declaring it is done. The angels are saying, step forward, because the past cannot hold you any longer. Your soul is free, your heart is healing, your path is opening, and your miracle is unfolding. You have been faithful in pain, and now you will be favored in peace. The man is sorry, but you will not be sorry, because your days of joy are already written. Heaven says, the story belongs to me, and the ending belongs to you. Rise now, beloved, for this moment is yours, and the heavens are singing over you. The man cannot face you, but all of heaven is facing you, and that is more than enough. He cannot face you because his heart trembles when he remembers what he did, but heaven does not tremble when it looks at you. Heaven looks at you with love, with pride, with the certainty that you were never the mistake. The man is sorry, but his sorry cannot heal you. Only heaven's hand can heal you. And that healing has already begun. It flows over you like a river. It wraps around you like wings. You are not standing alone in this silence. The angels are standing shoulder to shoulder with you. Heaven has placed a circle of fire around your soul, and no sorrow can break through it. The man who cannot face you hides because the truth of who you are is greater than his excuses. Your worth has always been greater than his weakness. Your spirit has always been stronger than his shadow. Heaven says, do not lower your head to meet his eyes. Lift your eyes to meet mine. For I am with you, I am for you, and I am leading you into days you cannot yet imagine. The tears you wept in silence have become the seeds of joy that are rising now in secret. Soon they will bloom in front of everyone, and those who mocked you will stand in awe. The man is sorry, but he cannot undo the divine design, and he cannot erase the calling over your life. Heaven has written your name on a scroll that no man can touch, no man can remove, and no man can rewrite. Your destiny is sealed in light, and no shadow will be able to cover it again. You have walked through valleys where no one understood you, but heaven understood every step. You have carried pain no one saw, but heaven carried it with you in every moment. And now the weight is being lifted, the burden is being broken, the chains are being shattered. The man cannot face you, but the future will face you with open arms. The doors that were locked will swing wide. The opportunities you lost will return multiplied. The angels say, this is your moment of rising, and nothing can hold you down again. You are stepping into light, stepping into favor, stepping into joy. And all of heaven is celebrating you, because the story is not ending, it is only beginning. The man is sorry, but you will not live waiting for his words. You will live walking in God's promises. Heaven says, I will make rivers in the desert for you. I will bring beauty from the ashes for you. The sorrow that crushed you will turn into the song that carries you, and you will sing, not of defeat, but of victory, because victory has already been written into your name. The man cannot face you, but you will face tomorrow with courage. You will face your destiny with strength. You will face your promise with joy. The angels are saying, rise, beloved, because the heavens are open over you. No weapon formed against you will stand. No lie spoken over you will last. The truth has come, the light has come, the breakthrough has come. You are not forgotten, not forsaken, not abandoned. You are chosen, protected, and loved. He cannot face you, but heaven says, I will never turn my face away. He cannot face you because his soul knows the truth, and truth cannot be hidden in your presence. He is sorry, but his sorrow is not enough to restore what heaven has already chosen to replace with something greater. You stood in the fire, and you did not burn. You walked through the storm, and you did not drown. The angels carried you when your strength was gone, and heaven preserved you when you thought you were forgotten. Every secret moment of pain has been recorded in eternity, and every prayer you whispered is written in heaven's book. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. The man cannot face you, but all of heaven has turned toward you with favor. And the glory that is coming will outweigh every wound, every loss, every night of weeping. The angels say, rejoice, for your morning has come, and your joy will not be stolen again. The sorrow he carries will follow him until he learns, but the blessing that follows you will overtake you with goodness. You are being prepared for something so much bigger, something beyond what you can see right now. Heaven is moving pieces into place, aligning steps, arranging divine meetings, and creating opportunities for your rise. You may not understand the silence, but silence is not absence, it is preparation. You may not understand the delay, but delay is not denial, it is protection. The man cannot face you, but he cannot stop the future heaven has written with your name on it. You are stepping into a chapter that will rewrite everything the enemy tried to destroy. You are stepping into favor so bright that it will blind the eyes of those who doubted you. The angels say, do not fear the unknown, for what is unknown to you is already known in heaven. He is sorry, but heaven says, do not cling to sorrow when I am giving you joy. Lift your head because the shame is leaving, the guilt is leaving, the heaviness is leaving. And in its place comes peace, in its place comes love, in its place comes freedom. The man cannot face you, but God himself has never looked away. He saw you when you broke. He saw you when you prayed. He saw you when you held on by a thread. And he says, I will restore, I will heal, I will bless. Your heart will laugh again. Your spirit will sing again. Your soul will dance again. The pain will not be your story. The promise will be your story. The man cannot face you, but your future is already facing you with light. And the light will guide your steps into everything you were made for. He cannot face you because your presence reminds him of what he lost, and the weight of it is too much for him to carry. He is sorry, but his sorrow will not undo what was done, and his regret will not rewrite your destiny. Heaven has seen how you held on when you wanted to let go, and how you kept believing when no one stood with you. The angels whispered your name in the silence, and their wings shielded you when darkness tried to swallow you whole. You did not see it, but heaven fought for you, and that is why you are still standing today. This is not weakness, this is strength, and your strength is proof that heaven has never abandoned you. The man cannot face you, but heaven says, "Look at me, for I am your Father, and I am proud of you." You were not the mistake, you were the blessing, and he was blind to what heaven placed before him. Heaven says you are not broken beyond repair. You are being rebuilt into something stronger than before. The fire that tried to consume you has only refined you, and the storm that tried to drown you has only cleansed you. You are purer now, stronger now, brighter now, and heaven is lifting you higher. The man is sorry, but heaven says, "Do not wait for his apology to set you free, for I have already declared your freedom." Every chain is breaking even now, and every lie spoken against you is falling powerless to the ground. The truth is rising like the sun, and your soul is being warmed by heaven's light. You are stepping into a new day, and no shadow of the past can cover the brightness that is coming. He cannot face you, but you will face your miracle, and it will not delay. You will face your blessing, and it will not be denied. The angels say, "Your name has been spoken in the courts of heaven, and the answer has already been released. What was withheld will now be delivered. What was delayed will now be accelerated. The sorrow that weighed you down will be exchanged for joy that lifts you up. You will laugh again, and your laughter will be the sound of victory. You will love again, and your love will be deeper than the wounds of the past." The man cannot face you, but he will one day know the truth, and he will know the cost of what he lost. Yet heaven says, "Do not wait for that moment, for your story is already moving forward without it." You are not defined by who left you. You are defined by who has stayed with you, and I have never left you. I was with you when you wept in the dark. I was with you when you prayed for strength. I was with you when your heart broke. And I am with you now, speaking life, speaking hope, speaking promise. The man cannot face you, but I will always face you, and my love will never look away. He cannot face you because your light exposes his shadows, and your truth unmasks his silence. He is sorry, but sorrow is not enough to undo the choices he made or the pain he caused. Heaven says, "Do not wait for him to turn, for I am already turning your story toward glory." You have carried grief quietly, but heaven has carried you openly, with love too deep for words. Every time you thought you were forgotten, the angels were standing by your side, whispering, "Hold on." You thought you were unseen, but heaven was watching, and every detail of your life was written in light. The man cannot face you, but you do not need his eyes to see your worth. Heaven has already called you chosen, and heaven's word is greater than his silence. He is sorry, but his sorrow belongs to him, while your joy belongs to you. Your future is not chained to his regret. Your future is tied only to heaven's promise. And that promise is alive, it is breathing, and it is rushing toward you even now. The angels say, "You are stepping into restoration, and nothing can stop what has been ordained." You will walk into peace like walking into sunlight after a long night. You will feel joy return to your heart like rain falling on dry ground. The man cannot face you, but heaven says, "You will face your tomorrow with courage." And tomorrow will not look like yesterday. Tomorrow will shine brighter than all the pain that came before. You are not bound to sorrow. You are bound to victory, and heaven's seal is over your life. The tears that once defined your nights will now water the gardens of your new beginning. And the laughter that rises from your spirit will be louder than the silence he left you in. He is sorry, but his sorry cannot heal you. Only my hand can heal you. And I am healing you now, line by line, moment by moment, breath by breath. Do not be afraid of what is ahead, for I have already gone before you. The angels surround you, heaven covers you, and my spirit strengthens you. The man cannot face you, but you will face the life you were created for. A life filled with peace, a life filled with purpose, a life filled with my presence. This is why you are hearing this now, because your season of pain is ending. The door of sorrow is closing, the door of joy is opening, and you are being led through. Do not cling to the apology, cling to the promise. Do not cling to the sorrow, cling to the hope. Do not cling to the silence, cling to my voice. For my voice says you are chosen, my voice says you are loved, my voice says you are free. He cannot face you, but I will never turn my face from you. And in my eyes, you will always see truth, always see love, always see destiny. He cannot face you because the memory of what he did rises up every time he thinks of your eyes. He is sorry, but his sorrow is a chain that binds him, while heaven has already broken your chains. You are not meant to wait for his courage. You are meant to walk in your calling. You are not meant to live bound to his silence. You are meant to live bound to heaven's voice. And that voice says, "Rise, beloved, for I am with you." The man cannot face you, but you are not waiting for him. You are walking forward with me. Heaven has already prepared what you need, and nothing he holds back can delay what is coming. Do not measure your worth by his absence. Measure your worth by my presence. For my presence has never left you, and my love has never turned away. The angels say, heaven is rejoicing because your season of pain is being exchanged for joy. You carried sorrow as though it was your name, but I am giving you a new name. That name is victory. That name is beloved. That name is mine. He is sorry, but his apology cannot define you. Only my promise can define you. And my promise is sure. My promise is sealed. My promise will not fail. The man cannot face you, but he cannot stop the blessing that has already been released. Your steps are being ordered. Your doors are being opened. Your path is being cleared. And no man can shut what I have opened, and no shadow can cover what I have lit. You are stepping into a season where you will see beauty rise from ashes, and joy rise from mourning. Do not fear what you lost, for nothing truly lost is beyond my hand to restore. Do not fear what was broken, for I am the God who makes all things new. The man is sorry, but your healing will not come from his mouth. It will come from my spirit.